Hello there, welcome. It's your Wisconsin wine guy. And if you're here, you're going to follow me on this journey because I have a treat for you. This is October 2023, and that means it's Merlot month. Oh, Merlot, Merlot, how I love thee. Let's go. Hey, there's your Wisconsin wine guy. We are back continuing this October 2023 Merlot month. Have you shared with me your favorite Merlots or tried some Merlots and want to pop it into the comments on YouTube? Pop it in or share with me on Instagram. Share with me on Facebook. Hashtag Wisconsin wine guy or at Wisconsin wine guy. I want to hear about your Merlots. This is Merlot month and I'm celebrating all things Merlot. And as usual, these are wines that you could find where you shop for wine. Liquor store, wine shop, grocery store. You may be able to find some of these wines in your location. So I encourage you to go out and take a look. And again, share with me your Merlots. So, now, with further ado, we continue on this journey of Merlot. And what Merlot month would be without going to the grapes of origin or the country of origin. And that's going to be France. And more specifically, we're going to go to Bordeaux, France. All right, so in Bordeaux, we're going to be doing our, excuse my French, Haute De Lagarde 2018 Bordeaux blend. Now we're going right bank. And this is going to be in the Entre Deux region, okay, one of the large regions on the right bank, where, again, on the right bank, the dominant grape or the primary grape is going to be Merlot, supported with a little bit of Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon. So here, right bank, Bordeaux, and this is a pretty neat one because it's going to be a organic, so certified organic wine, in addition to being vegan friendly, right? It does receive some barrel aging, but it's going to be, we got the percentage here. So it's going to be 65% Merlot, 25% Cabernet Sauvignon, 10% Cabernet Franc. Alcohol is going to be 13%. And this is, you can find retail anywhere from, say, 12 to 17, or $11.99 to $16.99, depending where you are. So I'm looking forward to trying this, and I have a great treat for food pairing for this wine. Certified organic. Now, let's see, this is probably the early to mid 2000s, where the organic industry was like really coming into its own, and people were being a little bit more conscious. I'd rather go with organic or vegan friendly than to go with, this whole new trend now of low calorie, low carb wine, right? Okay. So in the early to mid 2000s, people were wanting to have wines that are more friendly, especially with the growth of the vegan industry. Okay, a lot more vegans, they wanted to enjoy wines as well. Ooh, broke the cork. All right, broke the cork. So here's a lesson. How do you get the cork out when it's broken? Well, here's how I get the cork out when it's broken. I only have a little bit left. So I go at an angle. You don't want to get any of the cork. I go at an angle with this. Screw the cork in. Okay, very nice and easy. Very nice and easy. Turn it up. What you don't want is for the cork to touch the wine. Okay, now we still use the process. Two-step process. There you go. Okay, cork is out. Beautiful. Ooh, wow, that smells great. Wow. So, again, as I was saying, so the organic explosion was happening, around the world. People wanted to be more conscious about their wine. And then you had the whole vegan explosion. It was like vegan culinary schools and things of that nature. All this vegetarian was happening. But what was missing in that equation was wine. People didn't know enough about wine. I should say the consumers didn't know enough about wine to know what's vegan, what's vegetarian, what's friendly, what does organic mean. Most people were thinking, because there's a lot more organic wines being made, meaning wines made from organic grapes. which the vineyards or the farm was sustainably farmed, and some were certified organic and some were not. So you had that whole thing happening. So people thought, okay, especially the vegans or the vegetarians, I buy an organic wine or a wine made for organic grapes and I'm covered. But you weren't covered. If you were a strict vegan, you weren't covered, because old school winemaking involved animal byproducts, for clarification, right? So, but there were some wines out there that was being made that didn't use animal byproducts for clarification, because it's an old school, old method thing, but started using some non-animal products in order to clarify the wine, like clay, bentonite, or just doing a natural gravity drop in some wines, but it depends on how much wine you're making, right? So you had organic grapes, and then you had, the vegan friendly, because it wasn't being clarified by an animal byproduct, so that took care of vegans. But then there was a whole sulfite explosion. There was so many things with wine. Sulfites. So sulfites is a natural occurring thing that happens in the winemaking process. But sulfites are used as a preservative and a bacteria inhibitor. Okay? Now, whew, that's a lot, trying to get it all in. So now we come into that phase, of sulfites. So you have some wines, even though sulfites are going to be naturally occurring, but you have some wines that would say NSA. And what that stands for is no sulfites added or sulfites used. Okay? There you go in a nutshell about this whole organic, vegan, vegetarian, no sulfite wine. Just a quick take on it. But here we are today, Merlot, 2023, October, and we're going back to the country of origin. That country of origin is going to be France, and we're going to go to Bordeaux, and we're going to the right bank. Right? Right bank where Merlot is dominant. So again, as I said, 65% Merlot, 25% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Cabernet Franc. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? 13% alcohol. 12 to 17 or 11.99 to 16.99 on the price. I mean, that's a beautiful color. So we're looking at a garnet to ruby color here, with subtle red hues to it, but garnet to ruby. I mean, it's a beautiful looking wine. And that nose, ooh, that nose is just nice. Red berries, dark berries, but more red. But sticking the nose deep inside. Very, very fresh, on the nose. Again, if you can't smell the fruit and taste the fruit, what's the point? So very fresh smelling on the nose. This is a 2018. So you get that cedar spice or wood spice. Very, 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 very minute hint of a little toastiness to it. Well, let's call it smoke and ash. Okay? All right, and wow. Again, we're going to go with some herbaceousness to it. Wow. Wow, it's very nice, very nice. So let's give it a two-step process taste. First step is going to be the swirl to get the acidity. No acidity, no play. Then on the second sip, we're going to taste this wine. I'm looking forward to this. Country of origin, Bordeaux. Oh, wow. Great acidity for this wine. Tannins are firm, but not crazy. Dry. Definitely is going to be a fantastic food wine. Wow. Pick up more herb, blended with the fruit. Wow, I love the acidity. I love the way the tannins just gives a nice little structure to the wine. Woo! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I can't wait to try the food with this wine. So let's give it a rating. Organic, certified organic, right bank, Bordeaux, Merlot dominant. Okay, the 2018 organically grown grapes from Haute De Lagarde 2018. The Wisconsin wine guys are going to give this a thumbs up. If you're looking for a nice, and this is going to fall, I got to classify it, huh? This is going to be in that first category. Okay, in the first category, it's going to be, fruity, light, great acidity. That's the first. Second category, medium body, good structures. You get some subtle hints of oak to it. And then the third category, which is going to be robust, full. It's either going to be right under a full-body Cabernet or equal in Cabernet, depending on the wine itself. And then that fourth category, the white Merlot. Not white Zinfandel type Merlot, but a true white Merlot. And I found one in Ticino, Switzerland. So the Wisconsin Wine Guy gives this a thumbs up for an organic type Bordeaux. Right bank Merlot dominant. I can't wait to try this with food. There you have it. It's your Wisconsin Wine Guy coming to you again on this Merlot celebration. Let your palate be the guide when selecting your Merlot. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.